Hi everyone, and welcome to this month's Ascension Teachings Q A, in which I'll be bringing forth Archangel Jophiel for you. So Archangel Jophiel, she assists us with seeing the beauty in all that is, the beauty in us, and she's a very wise archangel. It's going to be the first time actually bringing her forth in this way, so I'm very excited. So we have Isabel facilitating today. Hi, Isabel.
Hello. Hi.
We also have Melinda joining us as well, who might be asking some questions. We also have questions coming in from another Patreon member. We're also joined by Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Hello.
All right. So without further ado, I'm going to go into trance and bring forth Archangel Jophiel. See you on the other side. Hello, my dear ones.
Hello.
It is whom you call Archangel Jophiel coming through. It is our honor to come through in this way. Know that we love you, for we are you. You are one with all that is. The beauty that you are, the perfect divine being that you are. You radiate throughout all of the universe. If only you knew the light that you shine. If only you knew who you are. You see glimpses of it, but you doubt the light. You doubt who you are and your place in the world and your place in the universe. But my dear ones, you are source. You are divine. You look up to us as beings to be prayed to, beings to assist you from an external perspective. But my dear ones, we are you. All the answers that you truly seek are within you. We assist you to guide you inwards so you can remember that we are one. And we honor your belief systems to come through in this way, to come through as separate beings of source. But all of us are you. You are source and you are powerful. When will you reclaim your power? When will you reclaim the perfect being that you are? You are the stars. You are the stardust shining brightly in the fabric of all that is. Mighty ones, can't you see the beauty that you are? The beauty of the universe, the beauty of your reality. You judge your reality. You think your reality should be different than it is. You wish for more perfect circumstances, perfect outcomes. You prefer a more perfect body. But mighty ones, don't you know the beauty that is you, the perfect source being that you are? You are infinite, infinitely wise, infinitely divine. You are living many lives. You are truly multidimensional. The true beauty of your being cannot be comprehended. We understand this from a human comprehension. It is challenging. But just know there is much more to you than meets the eye. Whether it is on yourself, on the world, on the universe. You are here to expand from love. Love is who you are. Love is the universe. Love is divine, and you are divine. You are the beauty, the love, the perfection that you seek. Can't you feel it, mighty ones? Embrace it. Feel your heart rejoice in the beauty and the love that you are. Feel it. Feel right now, all of you watching this. Go within, feel your heart. Feel it radiate. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel your heart connect to ours? For we are one. This love, this beauty, this exuberance, this exhilaration, it is who you are. See the world through the eyes of the one that you are. The eyes of love. You are perfect. You are love. Look around you. Look how magnificent. Look where you are. Look at just how you were born onto the world. The processes of how a human is born. The processes of how you interact with one another. It is truly beautiful, although you judge it and you think it is different than it should be. But it is beyond magnificent. This illusion that you live in, yes, it is an illusion, but it is a beautiful illusion. And you chose it because you wanted to expand more into the divine love state that you are. When are you going to see and start looking at things with the eyes of the one that you will love, that all is perfect? Many of you on this journey are actively seeing the eyes through the one, through source, through the eyes of all that is. And we honor all of your journeys. We understand it is a transition in this time of great awakening. And as it is a time of great awakening, there are many changes occurring within the very consciousness, within the very human being that you reside in. It is part of you, my dear ones. It is more than a shell. It is an expression of your frequency, and it is one of true beauty and wonder. You are all that is, and you have the power within you. You've always had the power to see the world through the eyes of the one. And you are here for a reason. You are hearing these words for a reason. Open your heart. Open your minds to connect to the heartbeat of all that is, to the eyes of all that is within. It is my great honor to come through and to connect in this way. For we love you, and we are thrilled to come through and bring forth these teachings to you. You may refer to them as teachings, but they are knowings, because this information is already within you. You have all these rememberings within you. Allow these words to activate these rememberings within you. For we are you, my dear ones. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for coming forth in this direct manner. We really appreciate it. So I do have a question. My question is, you were talking about activation. What is advanced DNA activation?
My dear ones, there are many energy systems within your body. Now, the systems are related to the consciousness you reside in. So for eons, it is manifested within your physical bodies and in your DNA. And as the consciousness expands, your body matches to that new frequency, for everything is connected. As above, so below in your terminology. For you to expand into greater consciousness states, which you are moving into, your body has to match that frequency also. And as such, in this time of great awakening, your body is being activated. And it has been this way. It is part of your creation. This is the human development, evolution of the human race, of the human body. And how exciting is that you are right in the middle of the transition. This is why many of you are feeling the effects, because of the consciousness state that you've expanded into. Your DNA is being activated to hold more divine light. Your sciences can show that there is certain DNAs that is not, we would say, not active, but they are becoming to be switched on online because you're ready for it. Throughout your timelines, you as a human race were not ready to reach these higher states of consciousness, and now you are. And to match that, you are being switched on and activated. My dear ones, you are much more than a human, and as such, your DNA that was dormant is being activated to switch on your galactic DNA, your divine DNA, and all the different energy systems within your being that aligns to the new energy systems of Gaia. It is all connected. You are not separate from Gaia. You are not separate from the collective consciousness, and you are not separate from all that is. All is connected. My dear ones, and as such, because you are being activated and there are changes within the body, the very human body is shifting to match this consciousness state, more into a oneness state. Your body may feel certain symptoms, we would say. You have termed these as Ascension Symptoms. It is a process of your body letting go of the old to bring in the new light. So love the process. And this is why many of you are discovering abilities that were dormant and are now being activated, much to your surprise amongst many of you. They may come on all of a sudden, but there is a timing for these things, as you know. So embrace these changes, for you chose it. You are so advanced. You wanted to be here in the middle of this transition to assist in the transition by being the light, by being able to know what is occurring with the transition so you can help yourself, and if so inspired, to assist others in this transition.
So thank you for sharing that information. And we have another member that would like to know about the major changes and shifts this month. But to tell you the truth, Jophiel, I think that the changes are continuous. I don't think it's just this specific month. I think it's just waves that are changing Gaia and all of us in different parts of the world, and it depends on person's vibration, right, to get that energy. But it's a continuous wave.
That is correct, my dear one. You are in a traditional period. You have entered into many paradigm shifts, and it is according to what your bodies can handle, to what the consciousness is ready for. But it's a time of great awakening, and you are continuously entering shifts. We are doing it gradually to allow you to integrate the energies. But my dear one, it is part of a process. It is a transition. And yes, we would say this month can be, we would say there's particular strong energies, but they will continue until the transition is complete, until the next stage of the human evolution of consciousness and in body, for all is aligned. So yes, you'll experience many shifts. Some shifts will appear outside of yourself also, but they are also within you. You are seeing some of these shifts in your society, and they are a side effect of the change. My dear ones, everything you see in your reality is in accordance to your collective pre-birth intentions. You wanted this expansion, not just you as an individual in your perception, but as a collective race. You wanted to come here to expand, to be able to expand all that is by being here in the human body. So embrace the changes. They are coming, and they will always come for a significant period to come. It is a time of great awakening. You are aligning to the highest version of yourself. So of course there are going to be changes. New energies are coming forth onto the world to assist in this transition, to assist in Gaia's transition. Everything is shifting. And there will be a time where you will have to face more of your belief systems. We are doing it gently. But if necessary, there will be a time where they will come out intensely, and you will be forced to face your fears, your deepest fears. But this is for you, my dear ones. There may be a time where you see this manifested in your reality, but this is needed. This is needed for the expansion of the human race. If you experience anything in your reality that is fear-based, know it is an illusion, and bring it back to love. We know this sounds cliche, but love is the answer. Love has always been the answer. No matter what fears you face, know that it is for you. You are being shook up as a human race. Imagine you were a water being, which you are, and the fears within you are grains of sand, and they have settled at the bottom, shaking you up. And all the fears are rising, all your limiting beliefs, old operating systems are no longer needed, are rising up to the surface. So it's up to you to face them, to deal with them, because they are an illusion. Return to love, connect to your heart. This is the way. And with these transitions, you will experience fear because you still have old operating systems that you are relying on that is no longer needed. They be manifested in fear-based emotion. They may be manifested in physical illness, physical changes. Do not resist it. Love it. The further you resist it, it'll be prolonged. Love it. Your body is divine. The illusion is divine. All is divine. Practice love and acceptance. Love and acceptance will ease the resistance. Listen to your body. Your body is divine. Your body is connected. It is not just a shell, my dear ones. It is part of Gaia. Gaia is divine. It is your tool here on earth to assist you to expand, to navigate these changes. So listen to it. All the answers are within you. Listen. The being that you are, the beautiful being that you chose to come through to live earth on, is magnificent. So love it. Any health challenges, any things that you see in your physical body is not perfect, my dear one, is perfect. You chose your body for a reason. And it is divine. So love it, accept it. In society, you compare your bodies with others. I think you know by now what limiting beliefs lie in that. Love your body, love every person. Now, you know it can be difficult to love all that is, but if you can accept all that is a vibration of love. And as a vibration of love, you'll raise your frequency and you will align more to who you truly are, and you'll start to see the world through the eyes of the one, that all that is.
Thank you. So what is the best way to learn to listen to your body and to learn to love yourself more too?
Your body is part of Gaia. It's infinite intelligence. Why not practice listening to it? All is energy, and your body is energy. Experiment with this. Talk to it. Nurture it. Appreciate it. And then if you can do all that, then love it. There are many ways you can appreciate your body. Look at parts of you that you do not see as perfect. Amongst all of you, there is something that you wish could be better. So focus on that first. Practice acceptance. Thank it. Thank those parts of your body for what it is teaching you, for what it is showing you. Be thankful for it. Love it. Open yourself up and make the intention that you're ready to hear the messages that it brings for your expansion. And once you can make that intention, open yourself up, then you receive the message. Your body is not separate to you. It is divine, and it creates your unique frequency and is there for a reason. So use it. Listen to it. Appreciate every aspect. If you find difficult in appreciating those aspects that you do not want, start practicing appreciation and gratitude for the parts you do like. Be thankful of the miracle that you are walking. Be thankful that you are able to experience life in the illusion, seeing through your eyes, your arms. There are many things to be thankful for. Practice this. It is just one step at a time. But your body is part of Gaia. It is perfect.
Thank you, Jophiel. I agree with you, and I think to help Linda is just that when Gaia spoke to me and she said, "Do you like a tree without leaves in the winter? Do you find that beautiful?" And me personally, I actually do, because like a bare tree is, to see the lines and the curves is just as beautiful as it in full bloom, right? And all the stages. And then she said, "Do you like a wilted flower?" I do. Not that, I mean, I love a fresh flower, don't get me wrong, but I also see the stage of losing the petals, right? So then Gaia's like, "Well, why don't you like you with wrinkles and gray hair and your different stages of your body?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's right." So we're meant to go through stages. And I understand it, because in this society, it's like, look young, look vital, dye your hair, which I do. Don't judge, Jophiel. But anyways, so, it's just an expression. It's just an expression. Our bodies is an expression of our energy, because it is all energy, right? But it is, I really do believe it is one step at a time. It's just small appreciations. And then, maybe one day I'm going to want silver hair because it glitters, and that day will come where I will stop dyeing my hair because it glitters. And I don't know, but that's okay, because I'm just playing.
And that's why you are here. You are here to play.
Just to play. So, Jophiel, I've been getting this a lot, but can you talk about resonance and superposition? So I understand I'm eternal. And I understand that this version of Isabel today will always exist. She's eternal. And that I can access different parts of myself at different points of my life and my multidimensional selves, right? But the superposition seems to be a combination of a frequency, a similar frequency, to be more powerful. What can you elaborate on that?
Mighty ones, you are much more than a human, and as you know, we would say you are source, but within your unique frequency, you have aspects of other beings that creates the full frequency of who you are. Now, these beings can be past lives in your terminology, other higher dimensional beings. Now, as you raise your frequency, raise your vibration, you unlock more higher versions of yourself, mighty ones. So, you came here to experience life uniquely. So there is no one like you, yet you have also chosen amongst you to come through sharing a similar energy frequency that is in the mix for a purpose, right? So even though you are unique, you are sharing similar frequencies of others. This is all that it is. You being here on earth while someone else is here sharing a similar frequency, because there is no separation. The two beacons of light must join, not in a physical sense, but they join and radiate stronger together. And this is why many of you that are called to these teachings, you refer to these as light workers. This is the same process as you're being activated, or the light, the shining light that you are emitting is allowing you all to connect and shine brightly together. It is there for a reason. So experiment with this. There are many beings that share the same energy imprints of other beings, you would say, but it's never exactly the same. It is always nuanced for a reason. So if you are guided to physically connect to other beings that share a similar frequency, then you will find the reasons why. But it is not necessary. by the fact that you have activated that part of you, and because you have activated, because it's in your remembering, then automatically, if the other people have that same similar frequency entity, then the lights will join and you'll be stronger together, and you'll be internally connected to that person for a reason. You are part of a special soul group in your terminology. So experiment with that. This is not unique. You share similar energy frequency with other beings, but they are nuanced. They are not exactly the same. And because within you there are so many higher versions you can access within yourself, and due to your life experiences here and within the physical body that you are always a unique frequency. There is no other frequencies the same as you. No matter if you share the same higher self as other beings, it is not the same. For all the beings of the light, all the non-physical, exist in a multidimensional existence. So does you. Even me coming through. I exist in this consciousness state to match this channel, to match the consciousness state in these timelines. However, there are other versions existing in other timelines, in other energy frequencies, and this is the same with your higher selves. You are truly multidimensional. You are not existing in one place at once, my dear ones. To comprehend this, we understand it can be challenging, and you do not need to know all the tidbits about it, but just understand that you are much more than a physical being here. Your soul, which you refer to, the non-physical aspect of you, is much more than you realize. But in the highest perspective, you are source, and all the non-physical beings are part of source. So if you feel guided to explore all the nuanced aspects of source within yourself, then so be it. It is for you. All these aspects creates a certain, we would say, unique frequencies within you, and when you're ready, you will activate your divine blueprint. And because of these unique frequencies may have specific lessons that entail specific teachings and abilities and gifts. So once you reach that vibrational level, you access that being, you access those abilities, and they come to your conscious awareness, and that is what is occurring. But it is all within you, and you can access all of your multidimensional lives if you're in the present moment. You do not have to explore other existences, other timelines, for it is all occurring now. You can access all of your multidimensional natures by being in the present moment. When you are ready, the key will be unlocked. Your divine blueprint will be accessed, and will unlock the rememberings of that higher version of yourself that you have always been, and the abilities that you've always had. Can't you see? It is a process. Can't you see the game at hand? The expansive game at hand? It is about unlocking these divine blueprints due to a vibration. Your vibration is the key. And to raise your vibration, as you know, it is about looking at your fears, your limiting beliefs, what you are seeing in a dualistic nature compared to that of oneness. What are your fears? What are your belief systems? Are you seeing things as separate? We understand this is part of the consciousness, so there is still duality existing. But do you understand that you are more and you are connected as one? When you can start to see the eyes of oneness, you will never feel alone. You'll be able to feel and experience the connection with your brothers and sisters, the connection with Gaia and all its inhabitants, the connection with the stars and all its inhabitants. My dear ones, it is an experiment, and you are here to play it. And you have chosen this, to be here, to play and to expand. What are you seeing as wrong? What are you seeing as something that should be different than it is? What are you seeing as separate from you? What are you seeing that is outside of yourself? Nothing is outside of yourself. It is within. So if you have trouble seeing the beauty of all that is, the magnificent illusion that you exist in, then drop it to the heart center. For the heart center is truth. Your heart is truth. And you'll start to see the eyes of the one. Mighty ones. It is about consciously practicing this information. We understand, conceptually some of this. But do you really believe it? Do you believe yourself as worthy of it? Practice. Next time you're in interactions with others, practicing this person as you. When you are walking in the forest, when you're walking by the beach, practice seeing yourself being one with the tree. This tree is you. The sand is you. Practice it. Practice oneness, for it is who you truly are. Practice seeing the beauty in all that is, for it is you. How can it not be beautiful? You see your brothers and sisters as imperfect, and you judge them as imperfect. But they are beautiful, divine, perfect beings, and they're here to assist you, to expand. They are playing a role for you. Any perspectives based on the illusion, whether it is fear-based, whether it's based on dualism, see it through the eyes of the one. Transcend fear into love. Acceptance. If you cannot love it, accept it. Be grateful. You will know your thoughts because of your emotions. Are you present enough to be aware of your emotions? Many of you are not. And this is why you do not know where your thoughts lie. But this is an important aspect to raise your frequency. To be aware of your emotions is to be in the present moment. This is where your power lies. So practice being in the present moment. And as you raise your vibration, you will become more sensitized to your emotions. Yes, you may feel fear more strongly. That is because there is more contrast to who you truly are. That is love. That is all that is occurring. So embrace it. You may feel it more intensely, but you have the choice to turn it around into love more quickly. Know that everything is occurring for you. Or the people in your lives are playing a role for you. They're playing mirrors for you. If you have that negative emotion regarding interaction with a person or a situation, they are your mirror to the fear that still resides within you. Know that they are your teacher. They are love. And they are part of you, my dear ones.
Thank you so much, Jophiel.
It is my pleasure. We love you tremendously.
I love you too.
Do you have any questions today?
No, you've answered all my questions. You've inspired me, Jophiel. I'm very pleased for our wonderful conversation.
I said, so there's another participant wanting to speak.
I think you're right, Jophiel.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Jophiel, this has been an absolutely amazing conversation with you. And as you spoke, everything resonated with me, everything. And I'm like, oh my God, is she just talking to me? It felt so real. And it was simply amazing that while you were speaking, and I was feeling this tree, I'm sitting outside in Connecticut, USA, and this tree in front of me is hugging me. I can feel it. And you said it right after I felt the tree hugging me. You said, feel the tree hugging you. I was like, oh my God. I was like, wowed, blown away. And it's just absolutely amazing. Every time I speak to you guys, any of you non-physical beings, Jophiel, you are absolutely wonderful. I still resonate with everything you said tonight, and I thank you so much. I thank you. I don't know if I have any questions. Maybe one will come up, but as of right now, I just wanted to say that I have resonated with everything you have said tonight, and thank you so much.
It is my honor. It's not by accident that you are here watching today, as you know.
Yes,
So
I
embrace
agree.
it. Practice the connection to oneness. You felt that experience for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And it is for you to experiment further with it.
Yes.
So open your mind and open your heart to the connection of oneness that is your true state. Open your heart to feel the love, the connection with your brothers and sisters. We know you are actively working on this. But it is a
true.
process.
Yes.
You are practicing connecting with your brothers and sisters. We know you are accepting all that is. We know you are going through this journey. Now practice this with the non-human beings that are here to also teach you oneness. Open your mind to all the possibilities. All Gaia is part of you. Your body is part of Gaia. You are divine, as you know. So open your heart and practice the connectedness to all that is. And we sense there is another member wanting to speak. But she may feel a bit resistant to speak. So we lovingly encourage her to speak. But if not, that is okay, my dear one.
Go ahead, Melinda.
You're talking about me? Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah. Any more general guidance that you can give on helping to open up your heart. This is something that I'm working on and has been a bit of a challenge, not just opening up a heart to a relationship, but just in general, just opening the heart center to feeling connected. I felt over the years that that through various difficult circumstances I've gone through, that I've closed off that center, and I'm learning to reconnect with that now. So any advice that you can give, a perspective that may help me to uncover my heart would be truly appreciated.
Practice connecting to who you are. You see yourself as worthy of the love-based, perfect, complete being that you are. But you are worthy. You are worthy of love. So, my dear one, if you are having trouble connecting to the beauty that is you, the love that is you, can connect to other aspects of you. Connect to your brothers and sisters. If you're having trouble connecting with that, connect to, we would say, the Gaia's inhabitants that are not human-based, for they are also part of you. And we know you feel a connection to this in this way. This will allow you to open your heart, because opening your heart to Gaia's inhabitants is part of you also. And this will allow you to connect to who you truly are. Do you practice connecting to nature often?
Yes, I'm doing it a lot more frequently. I'm getting out in the garden and starting to plant things and go on more walks. And I totally identify with what you say about like I have a special connection with animals. So like right now I'm looking at this beautiful cat that's just being ridiculous, lying on her back with her belly in the sun, and I'm feeling so much love just looking at her. And I think that's helping to open my heart space too. And even if I struggle to feel that with humans, at least I feel that, you know, with animals and nature. So I guess that's a start, and I can grow from there.
This connection that you have is not by accident. This is a pathway to open your heart further. Practice self-acceptance. Are you practicing self-acceptance?
I'm starting to. It's baby steps. So I'm thinking about it more, and started doing the affirmations in the mirror and looking in my eyes and telling myself that I'm willing to learn to love myself better. So
that is a step.
I'm starting.
Have you stood in front of the mirror and really looked at yourself? Looked at the beauty that you are? Have you practiced the gratitude for the being that you are? How it has helped you to be
starting
where you
to.
are today?
Yeah, I'm starting to. Still baby steps. I'm feeling a lot more gratitude. I've discovered that having the right lighting in front of the mirror makes a difference too. When I'm actually looking into my eyes and can really see into them properly and see my own reflection in my eyes, I find that that's a lot more powerful. But yeah, it's something that I'm starting to.
Can you see the microcosm of the universe when you look into your eyes?
I have seen that, which is, yeah, not all the time, because I still have a lot of resistance, but I have caught glimpses of it and have gone, whoa, a few times.
What is your resistance?
That's the question.
Mighty one. You know that these practices are assisting you.
Yes.
You're assistant to it because you are fearful of knowing who you truly are. We understand this.
I think so.
So why don't you step through the fear and practice more of it? If you cannot look at your full body, look into your eyes and see how this is a perfect picture of the universe. How this allows you to connect to who you truly are, and you'll start to see more of who you are, not the person that you see in the mirror, but much more. Practice
so blow.
Intentionally opening your heart. Practice this in your inward journeys, in your meditations. Practice intention to open your heart, to be vulnerable. And we know this is scary. It is scary to feel the full power of who you are. We know this. So we say, do it anyway. Step through the fear. Know that you are loved.
Thank you for the reminder.
Practicing the beauty that you are. You are love.
Thank you.
It is my honor. Know that we love you and that we are with you always. My dear ones, is there any other questions before we finish here today?
No, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
It is my honor. Remember the beauty that you are, the infinite intelligence that you are. It is all within you. Practice seeing the beauty in your environment, the perfection in your environment, for this is you. This will allow you to connect to the heartbeat of all that is, the oneness, the acceptance, the perfection that you are. Practice looking in the mirror and being grateful for what your body is providing you, to allow you to have this magnificent experience. Practice seeing the microcosm within yourself. Look into your eyes. See how your eyes glisten. See how your eyes are showing you the universe. It is within the heartbeat of all that is. By being in the present moment, you can connect to your heart. Until next time, my friends, my dear ones, know that I am you. We are one. Farewell.